Hi, I'm Matthew. Welcome to my channel. It's Sunday, and guess what? It's time for a shave. Real quick, I'm gonna wet my face. My camera off a little bit. Let me see here. Maybe that's better. Got 2 days worth of growth. Need a shave. And today's shave soap is by Master Creations. And this is the Chieftain thumbnail. This soap, I always say this every time I use it, but the label art is a little misleading because you may think it's a tobacco scent. But I think it's supposed to be more or less the boss. Because, you know, the lion is king of the jungle. Or that's what I'm going with. Anyway, this is an homage to Hugo the Boss, or Boss the Bottled. Here's what the soap looks like. As you can see, I haven't used it in a while, and the soap is starting to shrink a little bit because even though there's a lid on it, there is a little bit of moisture in there, and it will evaporate. I have that loaded up already in my Captain's Choice copper bowl. I got to give it a little shake here because I got it in my DIY scuttle. If you guys didn't see that video, I'll have a link below. And what a beautiful lather this did make. I wanted to have a nice warm lather. And in the bowl, it's very, very fluffy to the point I can't get it on camera here probably. No, it looks much better in the bowl. I did use 1/4 teaspoon, which was probably a little bit more soap than normal because it is aged quite well. And I used somewhere around 8 mils of water. And as I was doing the lathering, I could tell there was a little bit of soap left in the bottom of the bowl. So that tells me that it actually needs a little bit more water. But the way it was looking and feeling, I thought, you know, I'm going to stop right there. Today's razor, got something on it, is the HLS Taiga. And this is an adjustable open comb razor. And I've got it on setting 4. And just to save a little bit of time, I'm using the Gillette Nacet blade. Get a little closer here. Let's get up close and personal. I'm going to warm the razor up. I've got a bowl full of hot water. And let's get going with pass number 1 with the grain. No problems mowing down the stubble. There's a little bit of residual slickness. This soap is a tallow-based soap. And I know for the new guys, I will apologize. I don't cover every little thing possible on the soaps and scents because I figure, you know, if you're super interested in purchasing something, you'll probably go to their website and look over all the information and make a determination there whether it's for you. Because we all know soap scents, or scents in general, are subjective to your nose and to your preferences or your likings. Those that have been watching for a while know that I've been talking about thinning the den, and I made a post and I sold 5 of my soap sets. It's a very difficult thing to look through your collection or your hoard, whichever one you want to have, or say. And I'm getting a bunch of messages come through on my phone. Got sidetracked there. I was wanting to make sure my phone was still recording. Oh, yes. So when you're going through your stuff and you're thinking about getting rid of things, it's easy to put that stuff on the shelf or in a cabinet and kind of forget about it. And then you're like, I don't need that. And then when you open it up and smell it again, you're like, why haven't I been using this? So it makes it difficult to get rid of stuff. But when you've got more stuff than you will ever use, it gets to the point where you're like, what do you do? And through that time, I have noticed that there are some things that I really enjoyed in the beginning. And now, you know, going through and smelling some of that stuff, I'm like, I like it. It's nice. But it's almost as though my preferences have changed a little bit. And some of the scents that I originally didn't like, now I'm beginning to like. Is that scent evolution? I have no idea. So, it's one of those things you just have to make those choices. I know I have sold soaps in the past, and then later I seen them again, and I'm like, man, I kind of forgot what that smells like, and I think I would really like it, and then I'd buy it. And then, you know, I might love it or I might not, and I might keep it, and I might sell it. Anyway, that's 2 passes for me. Let me get cleaned up with some cold water, and I'll be right back. The razor and blade combo was very nice. It did exactly what I wanted it to do, is a little bit of stubble reduction. I have the matching splash here. Give that a little shake. That cap looks a little different than what I remember. Almost looks like it's upside down, but it's not. To me, this is one of those splashes that seems a little watery, and I think that's just because it's mainly witch hazel and rose water and glycerin. There's no alcohol in there, and no menthol. So, you know, it just has a different feel to it. I'm going to use some star jelly. This one is the one that has a little bit of menthol in it, so that will make the shave that much better. Oh yeah. Well, that is the shave for the day. I will put a little picture right here of everything I used, and I will see you guys for real on Will It Shave Wednesday. You have a great rest of your weekend.